Do you hear somebody in the hall, Bubba's? Do you hear somebody in the hall? Ugh. Is that your boy cub out there? Do you hear him talking? That's not gonna stand up. Son of a bitch. Son of a biscuit. 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 Are we live? Is anybody here? It's just me talking to myself. Probably. Probably. I'm a hot mess. Look at this. What is it? Hot mess Saturday. No umbrellas. Gotta dye my hair. Shoo. Oh, I'm not alone anymore. How's it going? No umbrellas, I know. I'm alright, I'm in a hotel. I'm at Cregan's hotel, actually. Schmegly corn. Him and my brother work here. So, how have I been? You're in Iowa. I just left Iowa, what? Yesterday. Do I look as over life, not life, but over, I'm overworked. I'm overworked and under-relaxed. Yeah. Chrome is the happiest dog today. The happiest dog. Because he gets to see his boy cub. So, come here, Bubba. Come here. Hi, puppy. Hi. Oh, what do you lay down for? What do you lay down for? Come here. Boy cub. Oh, boy cub's in the hall, isn't he? You can hear him, can't you? I know, you want your boy cub to come back. I know, you're sad. He'll come back. Don't pout. Don't pout, it's okay. So, I opted to stay here. You're sitting on the camera, babe. You're sitting on the camera. Hello. Excuse me. Excuse me, can you move your butt? Hey, move your ass, yo. God, hey. Phew, sorry, guys. My iPad is plugged in, and so, like, I literally plugged it in so it would be charged, and it wasn't charged enough, so. There you go. We have to try to prop it up with, yeah. Schmegly corn. I know. I got so many good videos of schmegly corn with Chrome. You guys, I cannot wait. Why you stop being goofy when I put the camera on, you weirdo? Legit. Like, I got so many good videos. His little tail was just going 90 miles an hour. It was great. I am doing well. Yes, I'm going to Matt's this year. I am. I actually leave, so I leave tomorrow morning to go back to Wisconsin to get my trailer, to go down to Iowa because I got to load basically in the middle of the night. The trailer's already loaded. I just got to hook up to it, secure it, and then I have to have that trailer into the job site first thing Monday morning. It has to be there as soon as the job site opens at 7 a.m. And then I think I'm doing another one of those. I think I'm doing another Microsoft load on Tuesday, and then I'll take an empty back to Iowa, and then I'll head down to Matt's. So I'll probably get in, what, Wednesday morning? I don't know, however far it is. So, yeah. I'm doing all right. My hair is a nappy-ass mess. You guys haven't even run a brush through it. Look at that shit. Oh, that's sexy. I did take a shower today, though. And I am sitting on the bed in the hotel trying to motivate myself. I don't go to Washington. I'm actually, what I'm really trying to do is convince myself to lay on the floor with this thing, because my shoulders up here are so tight that they're actually making my hands tingly and numb. So we got to do some muscle work to prevent or minimize or change that. I think Schmegley gets off at 5. I'm gonna actually go to my house because it's easier to stay in the hotel. I can do laundry at the hotel. I can pull all my food out of the fridge and freezer and put them into the break room fridge here at the hotel. It's just easier to take everything out of the truck here at the hotel and do the things I need to do here than, what's up, Ida? Than it is to try to load all of that shit into an Uber and take it home and then load it back into an Uber to load it back into my truck. So, and I can't take my truck to my house because semi-trucks have been banned inside the city of Minneapolis for personal use, meaning, yeah, welcome to life, right? So, yeah. I do gotta go to the house. I gotta go through all my mail. Apparently I have like 4 giant stacks of mail, and I have a bunch of boxes. I have to replace the inverter in my truck, so I gotta pick that up from the house. And I have to go through one of my boxes and get out all of my receipts for 2022, because when Mom had a kerfuffle with her computer, she lost the spreadsheet for 2022's taxes. So, and I forgot to file 2022. I know, I don't want to hear it, but I did forget to file. So we're in the process of sending over 23, and I got to collect all this stuff so I can send 22 to the CPA, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of a kerfuffle. Still gotta wash laundry. Happy pre-St. Patrick's Day. And for y'all, my smoothie's green. I don't want to hear it. I'm green on the inside, just not with envy. Yeah. What's everybody else doing for St. Patty's Day tomorrow? You're working on baseball? What do you mean baseball? You're farming. Oh, my fucking hand is numb. Just sitting here. That's mine. That's a mine. That's a mine. What's up, Robert? No, this is the first time I've actually been back in Minneapolis since December. So, yeah, I've been trying to get here for a couple of weeks to take care of stuff, and here I am, and I don't. So, you guys know how much time I spend in my truck? Do you know how hard it is to leave a fucking hotel room? It's like just a bigger version of my truck, only it has running water. Oh, this is why I don't go home, you guys. This is why I don't go home. Not to mention my family always gives me so much grief when I come home. Yesterday I got here to the hotel, and my son was up on, I don't know, the 4th floor or whatever it was. So I'm like walking down the hallway, and somebody told me what room he was in. So I just stopped and stood outside of the door. And he comes to the door, and he opens the door, and he's got his arm full of sheets, and he looks at me and he goes, "Why are you here?" So, yeah, my family never knows when I'm coming if I don't give them a heads up. And then when I do show up, they're like, "Well, what are you doing here?" As if I don't live here, you know? Yeah. They always make it sound like they're not happy to see me, but I know they are. Am I single? Actually, interesting fact. There's a reason behind it. I'm getting ready to do a podcast with a friend. And he has been on Tinder. So he's like divorced and he's on Tinder and he's been talking to women and he's telling me things. And I'm like, you know what? We need to incorporate some of this stuff into the podcast. So I got a Tinder. Because the vast majority of people on Tinder are goo for Cocoa Puffs. And it's funny because I occasionally get a regular person who's like, "Hey, I saw you on Tinder." And I'm like, "Yeah, about that." So yeah, I'm going to actually start a podcast. And it's going to be me and Stogie, the trucker. Or, what is this? Stogie over the road? He's got a YouTube. So we're gonna do that, and the podcast is really gonna be like to highlight. So I get the most random, weird, off the wall messages, like on different social media platforms. So like Instagram and Facebook and stuff. So we're actually going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that type of interaction. We're going to talk about like the psychology that goes behind it. How to be able to spot that stuff before you're in too deep. Yeah. Where's all my regular people? Where you guys be? I gotta dye my hair too. Why is it that when I come home, there's never enough hours in the day to do what it is that I need to do? I swear to Bob, it's like I need to straighten my bumper, I need to clean my truck, I need to wash my laundry, I need to wash my sheets, I need to get some groceries, I need to get tax paperwork, I need to dye my hair, I need to go through mail, I need to go through packages, I need to put in a new inverter. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, why is it like that? Why does it have to be like that? That's what I want to know. Does anybody else who's a truck driver have this problem, or is it just me and maybe I just have like poor home management, time management skills? I don't know. Yes. No, it's not the detox. It's the avocado latte. It's one of my favorites. We add protein and we add collagen. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with being a Freightliner driver if you love your truck. I dated a guy that drove a Freightliner Classic. He loved that old truck. And they make the best smoothies, I swear. I've tried other places and I'm always disappointed. I don't even have, fuck. I'm looking for like a corner so I can lay on the floor and I can use this. So I need a corner, like the corner of a wall, because I basically put the ball on the top of my shoulder right here and then use the edge, the corner of the wall, and I push in, you know, lay on the floor and then push my body into it. That's the only way that I've ever found that I can truly get the levators to release, because the levators do this. And apparently I've been a little stressed out lately. So that's what I was looking around the room for. But these days, like the little nightstand things are actually attached to the wall. They don't even go all the way down to the floor. It's so weird. Where is everybody today anyways? Like, nobody's talking. Just sit here and talk to myself. No problem. There's Ida. How you been, Ida? And I missed last week, you guys. I'm so sorry I missed last week. Where I was, it was just terrible service. You know, I had like 2 bars of service. And I know when I try to do a live like that, it's always choppy and crappy. Hey, what's going on, Leslie? So I didn't do that. I didn't do a live because of that. And you know, I was being lazy too. I don't think I showered on Saturday until like 7 o'clock at night, and then I ended up rolling out at like 7 o'clock at night. So, yeah. Other than that, I am going to the Mid-America Truck Show. I leave Tuesday to head down, Tuesday late afternoon, early evening, to head down to Louisville for that. I'll be parked at the convention center. So I will be there. I know the show doesn't start till Thursday, but I'll be there on Wednesday. I'll be there for all 3 days. I'll probably leave Sunday to head back north because I gotta work the Monday after. So, who's going to Matt's? Anybody going to Matt's? Mid-America Truck Show? Where am I from? Well, I came from my mom. I live in Minnesota. I do need a massage. I was a massage therapist for 12 years, so I know how to work on these issues. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, but it's gonna feel good, but it's gonna hurt first. And it's the motivating to get me to that point where it's gonna flip and hurt. And it's gonna take a little while. So, yeah. That's another part of the problem. Oh, there's my address. Joel from Hoodskins is sending me my Hoodskins to my friend's hotel in Louisville. So, yeah. So I'll have brand new Hoodskins. I'll have some brand new tank skins. I'm super excited about that. It's gonna be awesome. Cannot wait to show them off to you guys. I gotta send, hold on one sec, I gotta send the address to the guy at Hoodskins. P-sure, address, send. What did he say? If I decide I don't what? If you, yes, I'm getting that old. Do you see? Did you see what I just did? Uh-huh, uh-huh. All right, what do we got going on, guys? How come everybody's so freaking quiet today? You guys are gonna make me like just go away if you're not gonna talk to me. I come here to talk to you guys. I don't really, and if you don't talk to me, what's up from Arkansas? If you guys don't talk to me, then it's like, why am I even here? Like it tells me that there's like 50 people sitting either on their computers, on their iPads, or on their phones just looking at me. Don't be weird. Yeah. So when I'm at Matt's, I'm gonna be, let's see, Iron Mike's gonna be there, Charlie Trucker's gonna be there. I'm gonna be hanging out with the Peterbilt Queen, and you're watching me in traffic. Well, okay, I'll give you. You have an excuse. You're in traffic. You have an excuse. So I know we're all gonna hang out, but I'll probably be. I have a little bit of time in at the Bull Snot booth, hanging out with Van and his amazing products at Bull Snot. And then I'll be also at the Diesel Pride Truck Wash booth, because the owner, Jay, is a friend of mine. And if you're up in the Indiana area, or if you're in Knoxville, probably the best truck wash you'll ever get. And they have some pretty awesome apparel as well. What's up, Tom? You had to play house, bitch. Oh, you had to do the dishes. Oh, somebody's cracking a whip on you. Wash them dishes. Wash them dishes. Just saying. Yeah. So, and my friend Brant has his truck in the show. His truck's called Twister. That's a badass 359. He's completely redone. Has repainted it. He's completely redone the interior. It's a beautiful, beautiful truck. So, anybody going to Matt's? Is anybody going to Matt's? Anybody? Somebody? Nobody? Everybody? Big Dad's trying to get me to, he's like, he asked if Schmegley was coming to Matt's, and I said no, he had to work. And he's like, that's stupid. What's up, girl? He goes, that's stupid. And I was like, well, he's got to work. And I was like, and no, he's not quitting to go to the truck show. And Big Dad's like, I've quit jobs to go deer hunting. And I'm like, well, Cregan is 19. We are not trying to teach him that behavior just yet. Yeah. What's up, Tom? Oh, your OCD was cracking the whip, huh? Uh-huh, uh-huh. Well, your OCD can come on over here and come and wash my laundry and my bedding for my truck and can clean the inside of my truck so that, I can just sit around and be lazy. Because for me, whenever I'm off or out of the truck, it's such a busy time that I don't actually get any time to relax. So in all honesty, like I really never have any downtime. Thank God the truck show is coming up. I literally, Sunday, 3 more days. I just got to get through 3 more days. And then I have no responsibilities for 4 days. Yeah, I know a bunch of people that have YouTubes are going to be at, a lot of vendors. There's a lot of YouTube creators in the trucking industry. Most of those people have no idea who I am, so it's really nice. I get to go to these events and kind of sort of be anonymous, especially when I hang out with much bigger people like Iron Mike and stuff. I literally just get to like chill and hang back in the back as if I'm just a normal everyday person, and it's very interesting. I love to watch how other people interact with their followers and whatnot. That's all right, girl. Your signal doesn't have to be good on your end, as long as it's good on my end, because then I'm not all like glitchy and what have you, you know? From Stockholm, Sweden. Sweden. I have a friend that's from Finlandia. I tell her she's a Finlandian. You know what I will say? Is she can literally speak a little bit of like 5 or 6 different languages. Because I think Finland is about the size of Minnesota. And they speak a different language than you guys in Sweden, right? So it's interesting, just like over in Europe, how each country obviously has a different language, but over here in the United States, each state speaks the same language. You know what I mean? Could you imagine having to know, speaking to the Americans, could you imagine having to know like 5 or 6 different languages for states that surround you? I would be a little crazy. Y'all are some awfully quiet people today. Awfully quiet. You know what? You know what it is? Phil's not here. Fast One's not here. Yeah. Yes, I have done the Mayberry Truck Show. I did it 2 years ago. I took Grandpa. It was the first time he'd ever been to a truck show. And then last year when I went, I had a Grandpa's Last Ride flag, and I had that clipped to my visor so it covered the whole windshield in the front of my truck. It was a picture of Grandpa and it said Grandpa's Last Ride with his dates and stuff. So Finnish is not a language, it's just strange sounds. I remember listening to her talk to her family, and I don't think I've really ever heard anything like it. It's your first time running across me? Well, welcome. Welcome. Normally we do a live once a week, talk about what we did through the week and whatnot. Anything crazy that's happened or anything crazy that's coming up. Oh, craziness coming up. I know I've been saying it for a while that the merchandise website is coming along. But we have our first, we're going to call it our first round or our first grouping or our first items that are going up. So we're going to have t-shirts. And then we're going to have, obviously, women's tanks. So we're going to have fitted women's tanks. We're going to have women's tanks that are like looser, more flowing, like through the midsection. We're going to have women's cut shirts. hoodies, hats, and stickers. And as soon as that is ready, you guys will know. And my Ultimate Fan people, each of you are going to get your own discount code. So, because that's part of your Ultimate member fee thingy, is your discount code for merchandise. Not to mention, ask Peterbilt Queen if I know where you're at. Like, her and I actually talk. So if you actually talk to me and engage with me, I'm more than likely going to remember where you are. And if I'm in that area, I will let you know. So you actually get like a one-on-one kind of meet and greet thing if I'm in the area. Ultimate Fans only. So, yeah. You're doing your makeup for your sister's baby shower. Oh, your sister's baby shower. The sleepless nights have only just begun for her. Yeah. You understand Danish and Norwegian, but Finnish is a big no. Yeah, they all, how about I don't understand any of them? I'm an uncultured American. That's what I tell people. As a Swede, you don't even understand a word of, interesting. You believe you're part German. Finnish is a very difficult language to understand. Why is that? What makes some of them easier than others? I mean, doesn't all language come from a Latin base anyways? I mean, educate me literally, because I don't know. I presume, and I would hate to make an assumption and sound like a dumbass. So please enlighten me. Jim and Sniffers! Terre Haute. You're in Terre Haute, headed to Florida? Oh yeah, I know, girl. I know you said headbands. You want pretty privilege headbands. I know. What the hell does that say? What does that say? I would say, is that even English? But clearly it's not. What's up, Felix? Baby Otis wants out. Well, you know, I mean, hey man, they want what they want, them babies. Where's Schmegley? Schmegley's out cleaning rooms. He's not in the witness protection, although he does need to be, because Chrome literally kicked his ass today. Girl, I don't even know what that says. Swedish mouse, I don't even know what that says. Oh, that's a cute little judgment there. What does that say? Guess what? Please continue to comment, because that brings in more people into my live, and that boosts my algorithm. I don't really give a shit what you say. Have a nice day and fuck off. That's what I'm saying, man. It's just a shitty judgment. It's just somebody who sees somebody and is like, oh, my life sucks, so I want to be mean to somebody, so I'm gonna say something and hope that I can manipulate them. But what the trolls fail to realize is I am on the internet to trigger them, and to have, even if it's just a moment of control of their emotions. That's why I'm here. That's exactly why I'm here. To point out their level of inadequacies to the whole of the internet. But, whole nother story. What's up, Avery? It says that you live in, a Providence of Sweden. Yeah, it didn't even look anything like that, girl. That's crazy. What's my future religion? What does that mean? I don't understand. You think Finnish belongs to the same language group as Russia? Really? Interesting. We're having a linguistics discussion currently, which is very enlightening to me because I don't know a lot about different languages. Rules. There are rules to language. Well, I guess. I mean, in English, it's I before E except after C, you know, but PH makes a F, but so does F. So, you know, is that the kind of rules you're talking about? Yeah, I don't know what that means. What's my future religion? My future religion is to annoy the shit out of you. Is it working? That's my future religion. Yeah. My future religion prays to the god Athena. Yeah. Is that even a goddess? Yeah. You're not a, oh. Yeah, that's right, Jonathan. You're not a moderator. Damn it. Shoot. This is a very interesting lie, like the things that we're talking about as far as linguistics and what have you. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and we're going to let, I think it says Nathan, we're going to let Nathan stay in there because you realize when they repeatedly make the same comment over and over and over again, it boosts the engagement on the live. And when it boosts the engagement on the live, then we get more new people in here to chit chat with or to, you know, put on blast for their lack of education. I'm a unicorn to be untamed. Well, I'm not a sexual unicorn. It's mostly because I am a truck driver and a competitive bodybuilder. You know, so there's just different and weird. Have a good day, Jim and Sniffers. Give her a mooper kiss for me. Thank you for the compliment. So Swedish can understand. Oh, wait. People from, well, like I said, my friend is from Finland, and she could speak a little bit of Swedish. She could speak some Russian. She could speak some Norwegian. She could speak some Polish. Like, it's just, I don't know. Interesting. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. I have no cumbrellas on today. See, look, we are cumbrella-less. Cumbrella-less. Trying to beat me? What do you mean they're trying to beat me? You mean they're trying to, like, annoy me and shit? No decent amount of English. That's bad. I would call my mastery of the English language. See, I don't even have mastery of the English language, so we're there. Yeah. We're on the struggle bus today, guys. Visit Sweden's. It sounds like it's cold. I don't like to be cold, man. What's up, Dakota? Oh, you know what? We don't talk about religion in here. So it doesn't really matter what Scott Gibson says about religion in here. That's how that works. You just subscribed to me. Thank you, Dakota. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. You only know English, but your tongue is very you mean the English linguistics? Or I mean the romantic linguistics. I know what types of linguistics you're trying to be speaking of. Psh, whatever. Fucking Jonathan. Right. So I feel you, Scott. I feel you on that. Somebody made a comment on one of my Facebook things and said, oh, she's trying to fuck around and find out. And I said, no, I post shit like this to trigger the internet trolls and get under their skin. Because when they comment, they show the whole internet that they can be manipulated. Yeah. And I'm really not a mean person. Really? Finland has areas that are Swedish speaking. I would presume that's like on the border of Sweden though, right? I've talked to truck drivers over in Europe and they like, you know, we'll travel through 3-4 states and they'll travel through a couple of countries, which sounds totally crazy to me, but I guess it's kind of the same thing, you know? I'm a sweet trucker. I am only sweet and nice until you piss me off. So if you ever see me being mean to somebody, just know that they earned that shit. Tammy, you're rolling. Fine. Jim and Sniffers, you guys work too much. It's good to see you, though. He's feeling left out. Get him, Jonathan. Get him. Religion is the opium for the masses. This is true. This is very true. Sweden does have amazing, amazing beaches. Isn't it cold, though? I would assume, like, who goes to the beach when it's cold? You guys are north. Remember, in my brain, north is cold and south is warm. It's very basic. There's just hot and cold. Consider you told. What did you say? Wait, what did I tell you on? Did I miss a message? What's going on? Hello, hello. Oh, copy. Copy, Jane. I read the message. Sorry, I didn't read your name. I apologize. I know. I love your smart assery there, Jonathan. We're not talking about any religions. Somebody asked me what my future religion was, and I said my future religion was to annoy the shit out of them. And then I said my future religion was to the god of Athena. And then I was like, is Athena even a god? Like, see what I'm saying? I was just trying to fuck with people. We don't really talk about politics, and we don't talk too much about religion because no matter how you say whatever it is that you're going to say. Oh, and we don't talk about gender. You know, the whole whatever the hell everybody thinks they are today. We don't talk about any of that because it doesn't matter how you say it. Somebody's going to get offended. So we just don't talk about it. Because it's all just a way for other people to try and manipulate you so that they can then report you and get you removed from social media. So why even play into their game? That's my question. Truckers are important. Thank you. You know what? When you say praying is silly, when you actually ask for something, when you're like, man, I really want that car, in a sense, that's kind of sort of what the religion calls praying. So asking for something, wanting something, thinking about something, desiring something, that's all a form of prayer. Prayer is a form of manifestation. So the word is kind of interchangeable. I'm just saying. It's all in how you look at it. It's all in the interpretation. No, you like my tattoos. Thank you. We don't do special requests, Miss M. So, you like my smart assery. I'm not smart assery, man. I'm just like to the point. Now he's trying to trigger me on Islam. Hey, man, the only thing you're missing is that wrap on your head. So maybe if you took it off, you'd actually understand what we were saying. Just saying. Religions are invented to cause divides. Well, partially. If you take the book of each religion and you actually read it, they all say the same thing and just say it a little bit different. Just a little bit different. Um, yes, one man and one woman. You're absolutely right. Well, and there's chromosomally speaking, scientifically speaking. Yeah. What's up, Truckin' Reviews? How's tomorrow? I know the trolls are thick today, but hey, trolls boost your algorithms. And because they can't keep their mouth shut. They have to have the last word. They have to feel like they're heard. They have to feel like they're invading and annoying, because they actually they don't have the character, they don't have the substance to entertain, to educate, to engage, whatever it is. There's a plethora of things on social media. People are here to entertain, people are here to educate, people are here for whatever reason you're here for. They don't possess anything on any of those levels. So they go into these videos and lives, and they go in there feeling inadequate, feeling bad about themselves, feeling insecure, and so they want to come in and they want to do mean, hateful things so they can get their 2 seconds of notoriety or fame or whatever it is. They want to be acknowledged, they want to be noticed, and that's how they do it. First of all. Second of all, the other thing that they try to do is they try to annoy the shit out of you so that you freak out and say something so they can report you and try to get you banned. Because again, their whole goal is destruction. So that's why we don't engage with it. We point it out. We politely tell them that we are not going to go to intellectual war with unarmed persons such as themselves, because that's the politically correct way to tell them that they are uneducated. Yeah. So, good afternoon. How's it going? Yeah. Batshit crazy. I almost said batshit crazy. Was that batshit crazy? Get him, Solo. Oh, just saying. Sweden has 4 seasons. Winter, which is -degrees. Spring, I don't know what +10 is. +10 is like 32 in my brain. So, yeah. I don't know Celsius because remember I'm an uneducated American. No, I'm not gonna cover my hair. I'm really not. So, actually, don't you know, if that's your religion, your God is gonna come for you for violating the rules of your religion. I hope you enjoy your time in purgatory. You guys, don't even feed into him. He's totally freaking out, man. He's not supposed to be looking at my hair. He shouldn't be looking at and sexualizing somebody else's man. That's why they fuck goats over there, dude. Or other men. Just saying. So how long have I've been a truck driver for 5 years. Your family's in Sweden? I see. Tanya. Ida is in Sweden. What does that say, Truckin' Reviews? I have no idea what you're trying to say there. It's extraterrestrial came to teach humans to hold the light. I'm not that kind of, I'm not a sexual unicorn, no. Damn, autocorrect. You're a mountain lion with a chicken biscuit. Good God, you guys are all over it today. This is what I miss. Like, that's why I was like, why is nobody talking to me? You guys are crazy in the things that you say. My favoriteest thing is to troll the trolls. Like, I don't get mad at them. I poke at them. Like, oh, I need to cover my hair? Well, technically you're going to hell because you're looking at my hair because that's against your religion. You know, you have to troll the trolls. You get them to a point. Like, I had this woman, oh, my favorite. She talked some shit to me on Facebook and said I was on Facebook looking for attention. I went and looked at her profile and I commented back and I said, well, if I didn't have self-esteem, and I didn't have self-worth, and if I didn't care about my health and my nutrition like you, I would hate me too. And she blocked me because I indirectly, I mean, I don't fat shame by any means. Like, everybody has their own goals. Everybody's working for their own purpose in life. Whatever yours is your business. But if you're gonna try to troll me, then I'm gonna use whatever it is that I can use to troll you right back. And I'm not gonna tell anybody they're fat, and I'm not gonna tell anybody they're overweight. I'm just gonna point out their lack of dedication to their health and fitness and use that as a reason why they're hating on me. Because, you know, that's the politically correct way to call them out for, you know. We're all divine beings. You're absolutely right. Yeah, there's that perspective too. We are all divine beings. We are all spiritual beings having a human experience in all reality. Just saying, think about that. What's my next destination? Sunday morning, I go down to, the hell do I go? Oh, I go over to Iowa, or Wisconsin, grab my trailer, then I go down to Iowa, load in the middle of the night because I got to be over at the job site in Wisconsin first thing Monday morning. So, Wisconsin, then down to Iowa, so, you know. Don't cover my hair. Ah, I'm not right upstairs. You know what? Nobody is. We're all a little different. And that's okay, because you know what? If we were all the same, life would be fucking boring. But I may not be right upstairs, but yet here you are, watching my live. So what's that say about you? My eyes are mesmerizing. I don't even have umbrellas on, man. Can you even see my eyeballs? I feel like they don't even show. 10 Celsius is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Holy shit. 50 is not bad. It's a little chilly, though. You know, I think, I don't know if his name is supposed to be Nathan or Nathan or whatever it is, but somebody needs to go to English class. Just saying. Oh, female's a dirty creation, but without females, your ass wouldn't be here. You need women. So you may not like us, but you can't live without us. The species ends without women. Where's the logic in that? But yeah, summer's 68. Oh, that's a nice summer. Not too hot. Is it humid there? Because the human body dies. The spiritual body does not. So therefore we are spiritual beings having human experiences. Just saying. Because the essence of what makes you who you are is immeasurable. A fuckery comment and it got... You had a fuckery comment and it got deleted? How did it get deleted? Cumbrellas or eyelashes? Just so you know. We call them cumbrellas. No, he doesn't herd goats. He just pushes the goat and the sheep into the corner of the fence, right? And you put their back feet in boots because then they can't run away. And you put their nose in the corner of the fence and then they're gonna back up into you. So it's almost like they're having the real thing with a real human. That's what the bestialities say that they're into. So just so you know. What's up, Phil? Welcome, welcome. So it's why it's great to have a plethora of crazy ass useless knowledge, because, oh look, I made that comment about how the human species doesn't go on without women, and well, all of a sudden, poof, he's gone because he's got to go find something else to talk shit about. Which it's funny because all he's doing is literally boosting my algorithm because he doesn't realize that I'm monetized here on YouTube. I'm just saying, I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Oh, I didn't ask him if he is. I told him he was. Just, you know, it's what it is. Yeah. Rory. If you want to be so factual and simple in your thinking, that's your prerogative. We're not debating it, whether it's real or it's not real. These are my thoughts. I'm entitled to them. And if you don't agree with them, that's okay. That's absolutely okay. But it's not going to change what I say, and it's not going to change what I do. It's not going to change how I think. And if you don't like it, that's your prerogative. You don't have to stay. So, my cumbrellas are in the case with the other cumbrellas. The wind is what gets you. Yeah, I hate the wind. Dude, Friday I had to strap down dunnage in the wind, in the rain, and it was horrible. Horrible. Yeah. What, neck warmers for merchandise there, lady? Who are you asking where are they from, Scott? I live in America. Uneducated American. Because that's what most countries think we are. Not that I'm uneducated, but you know what I mean. Yeah. I understand your perspective completely. I just choose not to engage with it, Rory, because that's my choice. I choose not to engage with people who feel the need to force their difference in opinion on somebody who is content. I like my thought process. I like my views on life. I like my ideas of being a spiritual being, having a human experience. I like that. I don't like organized religion. So, we're not talking about it because it's my life and it's my choice. You love Americans. Fluff, what? What is it, Tom? What are you talking about? Fluffy's skit on the bus driver day. What is it, a YouTube video or something? Correct, Ida. Absolutely correct. I'm okay with like debates, especially if you come at me with logic and you come at me with facts. So, see, here's the thing. I'm not the person where I have to see it before I believe it. Because that's not how the world works. Because if that's how the world works, there would never be inventions for new shit. Because new shit comes from ideas, comes from thoughts, comes from something that has never been proven, never been done, never been seen. So you have to be able to believe it before you can see it. That's the most logical way of thinking, at least for me. But if you choose to go with the, I'll believe it when I see it, then you're going to live a life of disappointment. Because if you can believe it, it will come to fruition. It's a YouTube video. Oh, copy. Now I get it. Yeah, okay. Where's Chrome's laying on the bed right here next to me, and Mittens is under the covers, hiding. Yeah. Negativity is a choice. Yeah, absolutely, Zachary. You can wake up every day and you can say, good God, morning. Or you can say, good morning, God. And God can be whatever you want it to be. God can be soul, universe, God, Allah, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's all your choice. It's just a play on words. Chilling. I'm chilling on the bed being a lazy fuck today. Make it my own. Like, which words are you talking about? What did I say? I don't even fucking remember. Chilling in your small truck. Thinkers and doers are what the planet needs. Absolutely. But again, like I said, if you believe that it's possible, then you do the things that are required to make it real. So, you have to believe in it before you'll see it. I don't have to prove shit. I have enough instances in my life where I have believed in something and it has come to fruition. I ain't gotta prove shit to nobody. Nope, not at all. Nice try, though. Yeah, Jane, we know air is around us and we breathe it, but we can't see it. But we know it's there. 100%. Yeah. Well, Rory's logic is if you can't see it, it's not real. So I'm not sure what Rory breathes in. You know, just saying. Oh, I know. Mittens was like, there's so many people in my house. But she did. She liked the kids, though. Rory, Murder Mittens is my fucking cat. So maybe you should quit flapping before you know what you're talking about. Because who looks stupid now? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Your lack of intellect has proven to the 40 people in my life exactly who you are. It might only be 40 people, but there's 40 random people who know that your intelligence and your IQ level is not the best. But keep talking. It's highly entertaining for the rest of us. I mean, at this point, I'm not even going to feel bad about going to intellectual war with an unarmed person such as Rory right now, because I find it wildly entertaining. Jonathan, you can't use those kinds of words. Rory's gonna report you for bullying and harassment and name calling. Rory's uneducated with a lack of intellect. Rory can't help that Rory doesn't have the level of intelligence needed. I refuse to take into account the logics when developed. Again, that is merely your perception, and your perception is not fact. But we can go to intellectual war here, Rory. We can go right into it if you would like, because I'm really sure that these people are all going to enjoy screenshotting and talking, showing everybody they know your level. I mean, if you really want to, because again, it's all on you, not me. And there's no such thing as bullying. I'm just going to tell you right now, grow a thick skin, get the fuck over it. You're not everybody's going to like you in life. Not every day are your feelings are going to get hurt more than once. Get used to it. The world should not bend to you. Live your life the way you live your life. And if people don't like it, that's okay. I'm just saying. Because Rory doesn't have the depth to physically get out here onto the internet. Rory has to sit behind a keyboard and make feeble attempts to try to, Oh, look, we got another hater. It's cute. Oh, it's cute. They just keep repeating themselves. You know why? They keep repeating themselves because they don't actually have a fully developed thought. They have a statement, and so they're just going to repeat it and repeat it and repeat it because it's either A, something they've heard, or something they've seen somewhere, and they thought it sounded really good, and they thought it was a really great defense, and so then they're just going to go ahead and repeat it because they don't fully understand their statement, and they don't have further thought development. So, anyone that trucks for a living has your vote. Well, thank you. It's true. It's true that the world would stop without truck drivers. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay that people don't. I don't drive truck for respect. I don't drive truck for acknowledgement. You know why I drive truck? I don't really even give a fuck about what's on the truck. I drive truck because that is my happy place. That's where I'm the most at peace, when I'm by myself. And I can enjoy the sunsets and the sunrises, and I can, go to different places, and that's why I do it. I do it because I love it. I don't do it for the money. I don't do it to keep America going, or none of that matters to me. I do what I do because that's what I love to do. But I also live my life from that point where I'm only going to do what makes me happy. I don't like being told what to do, so I'm not a company driver. I'm an owner-operator. I don't like having to load all my shit into an Uber to then take it to my house. So while I'm in my city, I'm going to stay in a hotel at least one of the nights, because it's just easier to unload my stuff into a hotel than, to go through all the other processes. So, that's, that's my thought process. That's how I live my life. All right, girl, take care of Peterbilt Queen. We'll see you later. Your truck's your happy place as well. I mean, those who drive truck because it is the lifestyle that they chose, it is the life that they love, are different than those who drive truck because well, all I have is a GED and I can't do anything else. There's people, I've heard people say that. I've heard people say, well, I heard it's really good money. Or like I've heard a million reasons why people drive truck. If you're not driving truck because you're passionate about it or because you love it, then it's one of those things, you know what I mean? What does this say? You're in training for trucking right now? If I have any advice for a newbie. Kenneth, I have, thank you for the $4.99, by the way. I have everybody has advice. So, there's some really key important things. You're never gonna know it all. The day that you think that you know everything, hang the fucking keys up because you're a danger to society. So keep that in mind when other truckers are giving you advice, okay? They may have 20, 30, 40, 50 years out here, but if they try to tell you that they know everything, stay the fuck away from them. Secondarily, always listen to what people tell you, recommendations, advice, whatever. You don't have to use it all. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. The biggest thing is when you're a company driver, know your limits, know your boundaries, and stand your ground. If you're fucking tired and they're like, well, this has to get in. No, it doesn't. There's not a load on this planet that is worth a single fucking person's life. And if they threaten to fire you, that's okay, because you know why? There's another company that'll hire you. Those trucking companies are nothing without their drivers. So, bear in mind, they need you more than you need them. Thank you, Scott. What the fuck is a way shower, though? Is that a typo, or am I just old and I can't read that properly? It looks like it says way showers. What are way showers? I've never heard that word before. I really hope it's a typo. Also, Kenneth, another super important thing to keep in mind, okay? There's no such thing as a perfect trucking company. You just have to find the one that has the right amount of bullshit you're willing to deal with. Every recruiter is going to fucking lie to you. They're going to tell you how fucking great it is, how much money you're going to make, and how happy everybody is, and how good they treat everybody. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to other drivers, because a lot of drivers, I have found the vast majority of truck drivers are what I call big dick swingers. Oh, you think that's good? I got one better. That's how they are. They have to one up. They have to have one better. So if a truck driver is telling you, I make $2,000 a week, he probably makes $1,000 a week. You see what I'm saying? Unless he's an owner operator, but you get what I'm saying. Like, they're over embellishers and they're one uppers. A lot. That comes from company drivers and owner operators. Way showers. Way showers. I should put my glasses on so I could see. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be an asshole, Scott. I'm really sorry. I'm just old and I can't see well. I don't know if I'm a way shower. I'll share what I've done. I'll share where I've been. I'll share my perspectives. I'll share my points of view. If it resonates with you, high five, fucking awesome. We're on the same page on that topic. If it doesn't, that's okay too. Because in a world where everybody was the same, life would be boring. In a relationship where both people like all the same stuff, read all the same books, think all the same thoughts, one of those motherfuckers ain't necessary. I like people who are not like me. I like people who have different perspectives, but I also like people who don't just flap their gums. I like people who actually come with actual, real intellectual thought. And if you're going to come at me with something that's totally different than what I think, don't come at me forcefully. Come at me like, well, have you ever contemplated this? Have you ever thought about it from this perspective? Don't be forceful, because you don't obtain anything through force, but more resistance. Who are you talking to? Esther. Who are you talking to? Only have 2 subscribers, because I know you ain't talking to me. Way showing. I've never heard the word before, Jane and Scott. Like, I literally, maybe, yeah, I'm just old. I don't know. Is it a new word? Showing others the way by simply awakening to the living. Oh. Oh. Huh. I'll be damned. I like that explanation, Jane. And thank you, Scott, for explaining it to me, because, again, I'd never heard the word before. I mean, I don't know if that's what I do. I just do me, man. What works for me? Trial and error, you know? It's kind of like when you look at like fitness and nutrition, what works for this person over here doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for this other person, because everybody's body's a little bit different. I mean, even my body's different. I've had points during my fitness where I've done better on higher carb diets. I've had points where I've done better on a higher fat diet, higher fat and protein with a little bit lower carb. So it just, adaptability and perspective. Oh, like you. So I know, Ida, my arms are way too short. I mean, I got the cheaters, yo, but I'm sorry. I'm vain. Call me vain. Call me conceited. I don't care. Call it my ego. I'm not going to let you see me in them. Not yet. Oh, aren't you cute? Move along. Nobody has time for you. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and ignore that person. Yeah, life would be awful vanilla if we were the same, Tom. We're going to ignore that big boaster, that big dick swinger that just popped in here and thinking he was so badass, don't you know? Oh, yeah, boy. Where the hell? Sorry, I got a little off track, guys. It's said to be a rare breed. Huh. Powerful ability to heal and guide people by just living as they're. Hey man, all I can be is who I am. Everybody else is taken. Why would I even want to try to be somebody else anyways? It's like trying to walk in shoes that don't belong to you. You know? This is very interesting perspective between Scott and Jane. You guys are like really enlightening me to something that I had no idea. I just believe in being 100% unapologetically, authentically yourself. Believe what you believe, feel what you feel, share your perspectives in a non-forceful way, and go about your day, man. That's just me. And another thing I like to do is, my friends, I always want to try to see them happy. So while I share my perspective, I don't expect them to do what I tell them to do, or do what I suggest, or they don't even have to adapt to my perspective. It's just, hey, have you thought about it like this? You know what I mean? What's up, Roach? You're holding down the couch. I'm sitting on a hotel bed. Notice a lot of truck drivers that you talk to tell you that they make $2,500 a week. Motherfuckers is lying to you. Yeah, no, they're lying to you. They are not making $2,500 a week. Just so you know. I mean, unless they're hauling fucking cows, but there's not really any company drivers in cow hauling. Really, it's mostly owner operators. You're not brainy. have to? Oh, Jane, you said you're not brainy. You looked it up. Man, your Google foo is better than mine, girl. I'm just saying my Google foo is lacking. I always have my kids do my Google foo for me. And how long should you wait before becoming an owner-operator? That's different for everybody, Kenneth. I was a company driver for 1.5 years before I bought my truck. But I knew I wasn't designed to be a company driver. Thank you for the compliment, Jonathan. Yeah, I love who you are. Keep it real. So Kenneth, my biggest recommendation for being an owner-operator, surround yourself with people who are doing what it is that you want to do. Owner-operating. Driving the kind of truck you want to drive. No offense, if you want to drive a gay Scadia, drive a gay Scadia. I don't give a fuck. But if you want to drive a Peterbilt, do not surround yourself with owner-operators who drive gay Scadias. See my point? Running a Peterbilt's different financially than running a Cascadia. So, surround yourself with people who are doing what it is that you want to do, driving the kind of trucks that you want to drive, pulling the kind of freight that you want to pull, and ask questions. Ask questions. Try to learn everything you can learn. Save a fuck ton of money, man. I put $10,000 down on my truck. I had $10,000 in the bank, but that was in 21. We're in 24 now, so it's a little bit different, you know? But you don't go on the road without having money in the bank to cover fuel and potential repairs. So, what's going on, Quit? How's it going? Welcome. Sorry I missed you guys last week. Thank you, Bill. Thank you for the compliment on my tattoos. Moving pretty slow today. Shoveling the... What? Where do you live, Roach? Jonathan, you're always so kind. No, Jane, that's just Tracy's fetish, man. You know, it's just flosses with the hair, you know? Just saying. Just making a suggestion. I don't know if I have a favorite song. Jane might be, but she'll never know. So, you're doing good. What about me? I'm all right. I'm literally sitting here doing this live and I'm realizing that I'm like hunching up this shoulder. My shoulder's killing me. Waiting for my son to get off work so I can go home hit me, 2 of my sons, and my brother. We all live together. We all split rent. So I can go to my house and check my mail and packages and stuff like that. Who's Candace Owens? I don't watch a lot of TV, you guys. Canada. That's right. That's right. That's right. Thank you for the knowledge. Oh, thanks. Not all of my videos are about trucking. A lot of times, if you watch my shorts, most of my shorts are meant to be funny, just so you know. The door latch breaks on my truck, and I push the door shut and it won't close, and I'm like, fucking trucking. You know, I don't really get too worked up, too mad, too irritated, too upset, too angry. None of that about anything, because this job that we do is consistently inconsistent, and it is fucking chaos every day. Kenneth, you have to learn how to manage in the chaos, and do not let it consume you, because it will ruin your day. So, figure out how to just, this is what I signed up for. If you sign up to be a truck driver, you sign up for some true character tests. I'll tell you what, but don't let it make you hard. Good afternoon, Stephen or Stefan. Man, Jonathan, you're such a supporter. You're here every week when I'm here. No, I'm not saying that word, because that word is not necessarily designated for just one group of people. That word actually was created to identify the ignorant. But thanks for showing your level of ignorance, your lack of intellect, by dropping that comment. My hair is nappy right now. I am not putting it in a ponytail. Look at that. It needs to be brushed. I'm not putting it in a ponytail. How about Jesse James? Why don't you pop a nut? You do it first. Just saying. Just saying. Go ahead and pop one out. Or do you have any? Were they removed? Did your girlfriend take them? Put them in her purse? Look at all of these trolls. No, my sons are 19, 24, and 28. So, at this point, you're just surprised you're fucking, let alone know what you're doing. And moving along. Thank you for the compliment on my long hair, although it is bad and it needs to be brushed and it needs to be cut. But thank you for the compliment. Yeah. Jesse James literally gave his nuts to his girlfriend because he's a simp boy. Him's a little submissive boy. Not that I'm role shaming, I'm just saying. Yeah. So he's just in here to try to, exploit, sexualize, and objectify women because, he can't exploit, sexualize, and objectify his woman because his nuts are in her purse. So he comes onto the internet to try to do it to other women. It's kind of like the nerdy guys that go to the strip clubs and then are really mean to the strippers because that's the only time that they can actually be mean to women because women treat them like shit. That's how that works. That's pretty much the psychology usually behind those kinds of situations, just so you know. That's what I've experienced in my life. It is not the end-all be-all truth. It is not the fact. But that has been my experience. Yeah. Really? B-O-I-S means wood in French? Jane, you're so smart. Jonathan, I don't even know why you bothered. Like, Jesse James literally doesn't put any worth or value on other people besides himself. Because if he did, he wouldn't talk to people that way. You love my videos. Thank you, Bella. Cassie Marie has a female name and then says that. How about you do it to yourself? Bet you could make millions if you could figure out how to do it yourself. I love it. They love to sexualize and objectify people because they have no value and they have no worth and they have no meaning in life. So they project and they deflect onto other people, especially people that they see that are saying and doing things that they couldn't bring themselves to say and do. So, yeah. I hope it's cool. I don't care if you're a truck driver. I don't care if you're not a truck driver. I don't care if you're a hotshot driver. I don't care if you drive the handy van. You drive a short bus. I don't care. Just be a real person, Treat people with respect. Understand that everybody has different perspectives and opinions. While you may not agree with them, that doesn't mean that you have to disrespect them. Yeah. See, and you guys are talking to each other in the comments. I think that part's really awesome. I love that about my lives is a lot of you guys will talk back and forth. So I'll be talking to somebody and you guys will talk to each other as well. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Yeah. You love your job. You're thankful for your job. You're great people to work for. What do you do again, Roach? Canlin Sports. What is that? Life is harsh. Yes, life is harsh. Get a helmet. You're too pregnant for this. Life is harsh. But you know what? What is that saying? We're not supposed to go through life weathering the storm. We're supposed to learn how to dance in the rain. Something like that. Life is hard. And you can see the hard moments. And then all you're going to have is misery. And which you're then going to project and deflect and put onto other people. Or you can figure out what you're supposed to learn from it. And then look for the positive. It's a choice. That's all it is. You're a slash wannabe. Well, if you say slash wannabe, then you've definitely got to be not in your 20s. Because kids in their 20s don't even know who Slash is. It's a whole different generation. What? Are you kidding? Like right now, the house across the street is on fire. We got Rodney. You'd love to drive truck, but you're too intimidating. You're too big to drive truck. What do you mean? How tall are you? Correct. This is so funny. See the haters, you guys? The trolls are in here. Thank you for showing up and being assholes in my live. You know why? Because the more you comment, the more comments, the more interactions, the more likes that I get on a live, the higher my algorithm goes. The more they push my video out there, which also means the more money I make. What trolls and haters don't realize is because they can't keep their fucking cocksuckers shut. They actually, they might as well just sit there and just hand me 20s, because that's essentially what's happening. So thanks. But to my people who are supportive and engage with me, I love you guys just as much. I love the interactions. I love the conversations. I learn a lot from you guys. And, you know, that's where we're at. So, yeah. But anybody who's, you know, to those of you that are new in my live right now, and you've never been here before, I don't tolerate shit, to be honest with you. And I don't let people disrespect me. So, that's kind of where we go from there. You know what I mean? And I call them out on their bullshit. So if they want to be a part of my life, they can either adjust their attitude or they can get the fuck out. Because this is my world. This is my world. And I don't really give two shits what anybody else thinks. Know what I mean? Jonathan, are you still? Yes, you're still here. Oh, that's the wrong. God damn it. Sorry, guys. I did not mean to drop you. I can't see the tiny text on the iPad. There you are. Hold on. Add as moderator. What the fuck does that say? Why is the type gotta be like this big? Here you go, Jonathan. By the way, have at it, Jonathan. Please help me out here. Since all my others left me. Everybody left me. Get to work, Jonathan. Watcha, watcha. Let him have it. Okay, I missed a whole bunch of comments. Give me just 1 second. Where the fuck was I? Oh yeah, there you are. Jen, you're 55? You're only 10 years older than me. They have no soul. Ha ha ha. Tree likes my attitude. My first boyfriend's name was Tree. Interesting little fact there, huh? You're a Subaru driver, but you're real? Hey man, my car was a Mini Cooper before I started driving trucks. Yeah, you know, I just, oh, did Chrome make a debut in my video? Is that what I missed? Somebody said puppers. What is this stream about? Well, you know, the stream was actually going, it's been kind of all over the place. We've actually had some intellectual conversation. But then we had like this massive influx of trolley haters. So I just had to, you know, say some stuff to some trolley haters. And right now I'm trying to get caught up on comments. So that's what this live is about at the moment. Yeah. So since most of you guys in here actually aren't truck drivers, I guess telling you guys that I'm going to the Mid-America Truck Show next weekend doesn't mean shit, right? Everybody's like, who cares? Yeah. My dog's name is Chrome, Krome, because he's a truck dog. Oh, cute. Grateful Dead Griffin is feeling threatened and intimidated, so they want to talk some schmack. Guess what? I love it. I love it. I love the fact that his life is so absolutely miserable that he can't even find anything, you know, good in his life, that he has to then try to make everybody else's life miserable. Jonathan, I noticed that person wanted to be fisted. That was pretty awesome. I mean, that's actually a technique. Some people are into it, man. You do you, boo-boo. You think I'm great? Well, thank you. Thank you, Brett. Oh, scroll up in the comments, man. The Grateful Dead Griffin said that I am a worn out hog hole that needs validation and simps to fill the void, which is absolutely fucking hilarious, because if you actually go in and you watch more than, you know, one short video or long form video, clearly he just demonstrated to YouTube, all of YouTube at the moment, that he's got grade A intellect. That's one of those open mouth insert foot, but whatever, it's fine. It's fine. So on social media, there's a very large majority of very, very pretty women who do it for the attention. And that person, whoever, Grateful Dead Griffin, is one of those people who judges the whole by the few that he's come across. So he's come across them, and he doesn't have the nerve to actually speak to women in general in public. And so the only way that he can really speak to a woman is to degrade her, because he lacks enough self-esteem in order to treat people accordingly. So, you were a roadie? Hell yeah, man, I bet that was a cool job. Oh, they're not hidden, you just have to scroll up in the comments. Thank you, Roach. I appreciate you. So, the Dogman, are you saying you're not a troll? I don't understand. You didn't say anything bad, so. You know. Oh, you just stumbled upon. If people pop in, they pop out. If you like what I'm saying, cool, stay. If you don't, that's fine. Move along. If you don't like women, move along. If you don't like brunettes, move along. If you don't like tattoos, move along. Like, I don't really care. If you like me, you like me. If you don't like me, that's okay too. We talk a lot about a lot of different shit. Earlier, we were talking about whether we were human beings having spiritual experiences or spiritual beings having human experiences. Before that, we were talking about the Mid-America Truck Show that's happening next weekend in Louisville, and that I'm going to be there, and where I'm going to be. And before that, I was giving somebody advice who's a brand new truck driver, because I'm a truck driver. So he asked for my advice, and I was telling him some things I've learned over the years. Boundaries and limitations, and that's what my lives are about. My lives are about life, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. My lives are about life. This is very true. Anyone can block anyone. So but oftentimes the most insecure people, especially men, most insecure men will come onto a female's video or live or whatever and make that comment about me being insecure and needing validation from people on the internet. I don't give a fuck. There could be 2 people in here. I don't care. I do a live every Saturday at noon Central Standard Time. Because I have a lot of regular people that follow me that come into my live and we just chit chat. How was your week? What have you been doing? Where are you at? I got a lot of truck drivers that follow me. I got non-truck drivers that follow me. It is what it is. My lives are a place for us people to get together and have a conversation and maybe learn something new. Maybe find a new perspective. Maybe find a new friend. Maybe you find that you're chatting in the comments with somebody and they live 50 miles from you. That's all it is. Isn't that what, when social media is used properly, isn't that what it should be happening? Just asking for a friend. Your phone's freezing up, Jonathan. Why? I'm easy on the eyes. Well, thank you. I don't even have any umbrellas on today, but thank you. Dogman, I don't know if it's necessarily a good sense and it's rare. I don't think it's rare. You know what I think it is? I think the biggest thing is, what's up, Eddie? The biggest thing in today's society is social media. It's good and it's bad. People see other people posting all this great stuff about their life. Oh, look at my beautiful, perfect kids. Look at my beautiful, perfect house. Look at my beautiful, perfect dog. Look at my beautiful, perfect flat stomach. Look at my perfect, perky boobs. Look at whatever it is. And so other people see that, and everybody wants to have a happy life. Everybody does. Everybody wants to have good things happen. Everybody wants to have nice things. And so it has become one of those things where everybody puts up whatever version of themselves that they want people to like. And they lose track of who they are as a person, And in that case, it's like, then they become miserable. And then when they're miserable, they start projecting onto other people. So that's my experience. My experience is not the gospel, and it is not the end-all, be-all, whatever you want to call it. Like, I'm not a doctor. I'm not trying to diagnose. I'm merely speculating based upon interactions and things I've seen in my 45 years. and however many years damn social media has been out. I mean, my generation was the original social media kid. Hello, MySpace. The only time you leave the company of your dogs to go rescue other dogs, you're a good person, man. You're a good person. Oh, yeah. My brother's got to go outside and check my inverter. It's doing weird shit on my truck. This winter, my truck gelled up and I had to get 4 new batteries. And I don't know if there's like this little breaker box that goes from the cords from the battery to the inverter. And I don't know if maybe that's being weird or if my inverter's just shit. You know. So he just texted me and asked me. He works here at the hotel that I'm staying at. You don't drink, you don't go out. Hey man, drinking and going out to clubs is... You surround yourself with dogs. So quite literally, you are like a saint. So you save other dogs, and not all dogs are super friendly in the beginning. But the fact that you take time to save them, and you're surrounded by unconditional love. Speaking of dogs, Dogman, look at the pupper dogs. See, I got the pupper dogs. Pupper dogs. Do not half eye me. Turn. Do not half eye me. What are you doing, pupper dogs? Oh, him a sheepy boy. Oh, him's a sleepy. Oh, so sleepies. Yeah, so people tell me all the time, like, oh, your poor dog. Oh, your poor dog. My motherfucking dog gets out of the truck all the time. When I'm loading, he's like, got fucking acreage to run around on while I'm fucking strapping down a load on a flatbed. Yeah, so anyways, hey. Why am I staying in a hotel? Okay. Because it's easier to unload the shit out of my truck and into the hotel room and then just grab an Uber to the house to check mail than it is to unload my shit into an Uber and take it to my house and unload it and then reload it into an Uber and then bring it back to the truck and load it back in the truck. That's too much fucking work, Eddie. Too much fucking work. And I get friends and family pricing on the hotel, so I don't even think you can get a Motel 6 for this price these days. And I'm in a Hampton Inn, so yeah. Yeah, that's my pupper dogs. I got a cat too. I got so much good footage of my dog. Dogman, you don't know my youngest son. I call him Schmegley. But I got so much good footage of my dog and my son. So basically my son is my dog's boy cub. So yeah. You got 5 dogs. Phew. 2 of which what do you mean trade survivors? What do you, I don't understand what that means. Come here, Pupper. Dogman, check this out. Since you're a dog person, I'm gonna, you probably already know. Do you know what EPI is? EPI, Dogman. I'm asking you before I go to like this, oh, I'm so smart face. Because I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm so smart. I'm just trying to share some information and some knowledge in case you don't know. What is dog meat trade survivors? I don't know what that means. He saved them from going, no. They make meat, wait, what? Wait. Are you, please tell me that that's not real. Come on. Tell me that's not real. Please tell me people don't eat dogs. That's weird. I mean, I'm sure they do, and I know they do in other countries, but please tell me it's not here. Um, my hair's greasy and needs to be washed, and my roots need to be dyed. But thank you. I have never heard of the dog meat. Oh, in China. Well, I know they do over there. Okay, I thought you meant here. No, thank you. No, thank you. That sounds terrible. That sounds absolutely. Well, yeah, I mean, some people feel that way about cows, but I mean, I'm grateful that you saved doggies. So, anyways, Dogman, do you know what EPI is? Just curious. Because I'm not gonna go all into depth and detail about it if you don't, is why I'm asking. But if you don't know, I would be more than happy to tell you. Saved from a restaurant in Georgia. No. Oh, that's terrible. You know what, Dogman? That sounds like my friend Stogie. I think it's Stogie Over the Road is his YouTube, but he has a one-eyed pit bull, and he adopted her. She was part of a drug seizure, and she's that fawn color, that real light tan color. So in a year, I think they had bred, her name's Bonnie, but they had bred Bonnie like, I don't know, 3 times or 4 times in a year before she was even a year old or some shit like that. And they kept her in a kennel, and she had like the pads of her feet were all raw, you know, from the pee and whatnot. And she was a bait dog. So he rescued her after she came in as a drug seizure, and she was a hot mess. But she used to not be able to get along with other dogs, but now she can. Hang on, this is my brother. Hold on. Hello.
Hey, do you know what the make and model?
Make him. Oh, it's a Power Drive 3000.
Power Drive 3000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you? Okay, bye. Okay, whatever. Sorry. My brother's gonna go out and check on my inverter for me. Cause I mean, isn't that what brothers are for? You know? Yeah. Hey, man. Dogs need love too. Dogs need love too, don't you, Bubba? Come here. Come here. Come here. Bubba do. Come on. Come here. Come say hello. Come say hello. Oh, come say hello. Oh. Oh, that's my boy. This is my boy. This is my boy. That's my boy. Are you camera shy? Don't be camera shy. So he has EPI. So his pancreas doesn't produce digestive enzymes. So I have to, you know, put pureed raw pancreas on his food. He was so emaciated though, because it took me a little while to figure it out because it's extremely rare in his breed. So they kept thinking it was something else, you know. But now that we got him healthy, huh, puppers? Oh, that's a handsome boy. Oh, Stretch. Oh, yep. Stretch. We just ordered his medical alert tag for his collar too. That's that face. That's my boy. He's so handsome. He is a blue Texas healer. He's a mini. So he's got nice clean teeth too. He's Australian Shepherd and blue healer mix. So we got a burp. So his EPI hit right after he turned a year old because I was feeding him. I've been feeding him the same brand of food I feed him Origin, which is all whole meat, so there's no meal, no byproduct. I only give him like all natural dog treats. I don't give him any kind of rawhide, everything, because I'm on the road. You know, he's in the truck with me, so I can't, I don't have access to just random vets whenever, so I've always been very cautious about what I feed him and how I feed him. So it's actually genetic. And now he's on, you know, a GI-based dog food with hydrolyzed protein in it. He gets his pureed bison pancreas, 2 ounces twice a day. And so we figured it out in January. And he's finally back up to the weight that he's supposed to be. I'm telling you, literally, after the first serving of the pancreas, like the light came back in his eyes, and in less than a week, he was running around full of P and V, acting like there was nothing wrong with him because he was finally getting some sort of nutrients into his body for a change. Yeah. So I'm very, very happy. But we had to order him a medical alert tag just in case, you know, he ever goes missing or somebody steals him or, you know, whatever. So. Exactly. So that's why we give him, oh, he hears my son in the hallway. So now he's gonna whine at the door. He probably hears my brother and my son in the hallway. So, yeah, but he's much, much better now, and he's full of piss and vinegar, and, you know, when I'm up on the flatbed strapping down a load, he's up on the flatbed with me. You know, steel beams, if he can get up on the different tiers of them, he'll be on whatever tier he's supposed to be on with me, and he's just a great little dog, man. So, I know, I don't know where Schmeggly Corn is. I think he's still out there cleaning rooms. He is a working dog for sure. He's crying at the door. He's so cute. Bubby doo. But I have been on here about 2 hours, so I should probably get off, take him outside, and let him go run around and, you know, be a dog. And Minnesota, don't you know? Oh yeah, you betcha. Yeah. Bubby, do you need to go potty? Do you have to go potty? Do you? And he doesn't bark when he has to go out. Wonderful. Hey, do you have to go potty? Yeah? He communicates through telepathy, apparently. So, anyways, guys, I gotta get off of here. Text you later if I remember. I will do my best. Or just, you know, send me a message. Next week, Saturday, I'll be at Matt's. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be on. It kind of just depends on what's going on at Matt's. I might be having a whole lot of fun. I don't know. I will try to post something on my community board. So, it was nice to meet you, Scott and Jane. Thanks for my new people that were engaging and entertaining. And Dogman, thank you for saving dogs. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day, so if you're going to drink, don't get too crazy. And I'll post later this week if we're going to be up on Saturday, okay? Maybe it'll be just Sunday because the show will be over. I don't know. Stay tuned. Check the community board. That's where it'll be. So, everybody take care. I'll talk to you guys later.